Before going through all the business analysis interfaces in our design, let's talk about what we are going to cover in our design. First, let's talk about the rough idea of our data warehouse design flow. First, we start with the PostgreSQL database to keep all the transactional data of student internship. After that, we use AWS Glue to perform ETL action. After that, we keep all the data into the PostgreSQL data warehouse. Lastly, we use Amazon QuickSight BI tool to display all the data that we want into the interface. Here is the ER diagram of our design. We have student internship accumulating snapshot fact and student internship application fact. We also have student DIM, academic year DIM, preference DIM, date DIM, row DIM, open DIM, and the Oracle company DIM from the opening DIM. Let's move on to the Amazon QuickSight in our design. Here is all the analysis dashboard of the opening. You can see we have the control that we can adjust the round and the academic year that we want. From here, you can see we have round 1 and round 2. And here we can select all the year that we want. On the first part, it is the most preference, the most company that students selected as a rank 1. You can see Sayakit Thammeta is the rank has the most application in the rank 1. You can see all the information down here. The next one is the average round 1 quota. If we select here, you can see the number of quota that this company opened. You can also adjust the round to see the different round. In the bottom, you can see the average quota of this year. For this one, you can see all the opening that is open in this year. You can click on the specific year to see that information. And here is the application timeline that students have applied. For this mock data, we only have the application on the May, so you can see the dot here and count 9,140. If we have more data, you can see the graph that which timeline and which month is the most popular time to submit the application. For the company acceptance rate, you can see we have the number of match students that company has accepted the student into their company in that position. We can also see the total quota that company is opening. We divide the number of match students by the total quota. We can get the acceptance rate, as you can see on the right side here. For the last two part, you can see the compensation rate of each company, and we can sort it by the descending or ascending. For the last part, we can see the distribution of the application that is matched by the rank. As you can see, the rank 1 is the most accepted application, followed by the rank 2 and rank 3 and so on. You can see under this graph.
Okay, so we will discuss about this dashboard, which is the student profile analysis. This dashboard provides valuable insights into student academic results, language proficiency, and internship participation across recent academic years. So let's start with the top left visualization, which is distribution of GPACs. It ranges between GPACs of 2 to 5, and you can see that there are some clustering between 2.6 and 3, and also at 3.8 to 4, and some peak at the end, which is 4.69 to 5. And let's move into the English proficiency score, and we have the TOEFL score here, which range between 500 to 600, and you can see that the peak is at around 510 and 520 score, and there are some clustering at 560 to 570. Moving on to the IELTS score distributions, we will have the range between 5 to 8, and most of the students are in the range of 6.5 to like 7. And the next one is the distribution of the TOEIC score, which range between 500 to 600. And this is look like a normal curve, but there is a peak at the end of the score around 590 to 600. And we also have the maximum and minimum score of each academic year. And as you can see here, since we use the mock data, so we don't have like all comprehensive data, so we just only have the first academic year and the second academic year's students. So for the first academic years, we have 2023 and 2024, and both does not have a big difference in the max score, just the difference in GPAX, and like 2023 only have 4.98 maximum GPAX, while 2024 have 4.99 GPAX. And for the minimum score of the first year student in 2023 and 2024, it is the same. But for the second year student of the academic year 2024, we have the maximum GPAX of 4.98, IELTS score of 7.9, and TOEIC and TOEFL of 500. And we have the minimum score, and the GPAX is 2.03, and IELTS and TOEIC and TOEFL score are the same as the first year student. However, they are just have a little more of the GPAX than the first year in 2023 and 24. Moving on to the next one, since we don't have the data for the academic year 3, so we just leave no data in here. And the next visualization is the internship completion per year, which is about the number of students who like complete their internship in that academic year. So in the year of 2023, we can see that the number is slightly lower than 2024. Since the 2024, we have 266, while student of 2023 only have 258. However, it is not a much different here. So this is the explanation of this dashboard analysis.